Well, greetings, viewers. I am Tutor Cletus Okoli. Today's mathematics class is an exponential equation, and it is given to us as it is written on the board that 3 raised to the power 3x plus 3 raised to the power 3x plus 3 raised to the power 3x is equal to 7 raised to the power 3x plus 1. Then, what is the value of x? Watch this video to the end. Also, subscribe to my channel. Let us dive in. Solution is solving this question. The given question is 3 to the power of 3x plus 3 to the power of 3x plus 3 to the power of 3x equal to 7 raised to the power 3x plus 1. That is it. From the left hand side, see with me that everything is the same. Therefore, I can factorize 3 to the power of 3x because it is common. Therefore, having here left is 1 plus 1 plus 1. What does this mean? Use this to multiply 1, you get this back. Use 3 to the power of 3x to multiply this, you get this back, and as well as this, you get it back. Everything is equal to 7 to the power of 3x plus 1. Okay, I can add up what is inside the bracket to get 3 to the power of 3x, and of course you know what is outside the bracket is multiplying inside the bracket, and this will now be equal to 7 to the power of 3x plus 1. Just take a very good look at it, and you will agree with me that is very intact. But then here, 3 is the same thing as 3 to the power of 1, so I write 3 to the power of 3x multiplied by 3 to the power of 1 equal to 7 to the power of 3x plus 1. Again, by law of indices, a raised to the power x, okay, multiplied by a raised to the power 1 is equal to a raised to the power x plus 1. It is a law in indices. Because the bases are the same, I will add up the powers, meaning it can be written as 3 to the power of 3x plus 1 equal to 7 to the power of 3x plus 1. Very good. At this point, what I will do next, I want to divide both sides of the equation by what I have by the right hand side. And what is that? It will go like this: 3 raised to the power 3x plus 1 equal to 7 raised to the power 3x plus 1. So I can divide the left hand side by 7 raised to the power 3x plus 1, and also by the right hand side, which is 7 raised to the power 3x plus 1. It is very good. Very, very good. Subscribe to my channel. Math is sweet. Math is life. Okay? Look at what I have by the left hand side. The powers are the same. In indices, if I have a raised to the power x all over a, or all over b raised to the power x, it is going to be a all over b all to the power of x. What does that mean? That when the powers are the same, you can use one common power for both the numerator and the denominator and put it as a fraction. What that is saying is that I will now write 3 over 7, 3 all over 7. Now, the powers are the same. I use one common power, 3x plus 1. But by the right hand side, the numerator and the denominator can divide to give me just 1. Beautiful. What next should be done? There is this thing I want you to see very quickly here. You see, by the right hand side, what I have is 1. But there is a law which is called zero index law in indices, that anything later raised to the power 0 is 1. Any number raised to the power 0 is 1. Therefore, if I have 1 by the right hand side, and by the left hand side I have 3 over 7 raised to the power 3x plus 1, it means that 3 over 7 raised to the power 0 will still give me 1. So the only thing that can make me get 1 by the left hand side is when the power is 0. So if the power of 3 over 7 is 0, the left hand side will be 1. Therefore, I will now have 1 equal to 1. So it therefore implies that when 3x plus 1 is exactly equal to 0. These two sides of the equation will be equal. I can now write that 3 all over 7 to the power of 3x plus 1 is equal to 1 raised to the power 0. 1 raised to the power 0 is 1. So I can now write that when this place is equal to 0, equal to this 0, then it will also be 1 by the left hand side, which is equal to 1 by the right hand side. We can now say 3x plus 1 is equal to 0. Okay? Equating the powers. Therefore, that means that here, being 0, we make 3 over 7 raised to the power 0 to be exactly 1, which is by the right hand side. Now, moving 1 to the other side, we have the 3x equal to negative 1, and the x will be equal to negative 1 all over 3. This is what we are looking for. That is the value of x. But just a quick one. Let us authenticate the result by checking the result. Check result. I am given 3 raised to 3x plus 3 raised to 3x plus 3 raised to 3x equal to 7 raised to 3x plus 1. Anywhere there is x, I will substitute minus 1 all over 3. So I begin to do that. 3 raised to the power 3 multiplied by negative 1 over 3 plus 3 raised to the power 3 multiplied by negative 1 over 3 plus 3 raised to the power 3 multiplied by negative 1 over 3. Is it equal to 7 raised to the power 3 multiplied by negative 1 over 3 plus 1? Okay, I have now replaced all the values of x with the negative 3, 1 over 3. Here, 3 will cancel 3 to give me 3 raised to the power minus 1 plus 3 cancels 3 to give me 3 raised to the power minus 1. Same thing here, plus 3 cancels 3 to give me 3 raised to the power minus 1 equal to 3 cancels 3 to give me 7 raised to the power minus 1 plus 1. Mass is life. This is a negative power index law, which means, if I have 2 raised to the power minus 1, it is equal to 1 over 2. X raised to the power minus 1 is equal to 1 over x. So this place we say 1 over 3 plus 1 over 3 plus 1 over 3 equal to minus 1 plus 1 is 7 raised to the power 0. Minus 1 plus 1 is 0. So from here the LCM is 3. So giving me 1 plus 1 plus 1. And 7 raised to the power 0 is 1. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3 all over 3. Is it equal to 1? Yes. 1 is equal to 1. Making the left hand side to be equal to the right hand side. Okay? Authenticating that the value of x is equal to minus 1 over 3. Thank you, dear friends and lovers of mathematics, for watching till the end. Remember to subscribe and share the video.